You ain't no Israelite, but you a gospelite, bitch.
Fuck you talking about?
If that nigga won't walk, bitch, we ready. It's hard to find us. How can I keep that stick locked, loaded, boy, he'll fade you line up. Young nigga named Slayer. What you think, boy, you be done to try. South Coast shit, we bought it. UPK, you solid. Little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think? I love this brotherhood. Hood. More than you, bitch. Sharp on shit, I'm about it. UPK, you solid. Fuck nigga don't want war. It ain't enough clips in your army. All the bitches wanna take my piece. All the hoes wanna take my piece. All the nigga wanna take my piece. No, I can't let a dog take it from me. I can't let a dog take it from me. You a hoe study and you dummy. And these bitches really out this bitch walking around like they don't know nothing. And a lame nigga fall for them and get set up for the coins and get gun down, man down. Should've took the time, get a damn no. But I see the sorry and I show her. She could never get a police hold. Get a dirt ass, rust that neck bitch with a fake ass jury. In Tennessee while I'm touring. It's a Tennessee, but she luring. And a sucker duck bitch ass boy fuck nigga over that bitch mugger. I say, if that nigga won't walk, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. Hawk, I keep that stick locked, loaded, boy, he'll fade you line up. Young nigga named Slayer. What you think, boy, you be done to try. South Coast shit, we bought it. UPK, you solid. Little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think? I love this brotherhood. Hood. More than you, bitch. You a lame nigga down to me. Eat candy, but I'm sucker free. You a little nigga, ain't none of me. Base up, boy, I fit a beat. Yeah, AR-223. Draco with a magazine. Yeah, the clip like limousine. I shoot your ass in the spleen. Boy, I bust your ass in the temple. We debating by the temple. Tell the truth, boy, you's a victim. And you're scoring off like a lizard. Nigga walk down my road. Why does nigga come down my road? Boy, come down my road. Boy, I charge your ass toll fee. I'm a real big priest, nigga. UPK play for keys, nigga. Commanding to get a damn order, but ain't nothing me to damn kill you. I stuck in his ass like a cat. All weapons, boys full of tech. Boy, like a close comeback. They got popped off for a neck. If that nigga won't walk, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. Hawk, I keep that stick locked, loaded, boy, he'll fade you line up. Young nigga named Slayer. What you think? Boy, you be done to try. South Coast shit, we bought it. UPK, you solid. Little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think? I love this brotherhood. Hood. More than you, bitch.
Christ said 7 women gonna be on one nigga in the end time. Nigga, fuck wrong with you, boy. Stressed by that damn hoe ass bitch. Fake ass nigga too. Dumb ass motherfucker. Fuck you.
Yeah, you know what it is. 140 for the rebel, busy man shit, nigga. They take their head over, nigga.
I read what Eve did to Adam, I just pray my love don't lie to me. Swing the iron like Samson, I can't let no hoe to lie to me. I don't feel these rappers, all they lies is hypocrisy. Ain't no competition, ain't no rivalry. Nigga think I'm playing, I don't hear one word they saying, this shit light work. Think Muhammad one of us, he might lose his life first. Suckle up and stay alert. Another cop just stretch the nigga. He a demon, it's an exorcism. Watch I bless the nigga. You took that open blood, then you know I'm gonna get active with you. From the opposition, I see vision. Let me paint the picture. Rappers claim they spin, I ain't listening. Is in fact if revenge was a woman, now I scope that bitch like Jake. So I walk, we gon' run the summer. It's gon' be historical. Thought they making plays, made them niggas call the audible. Ask who run this shit, but that question is rhetorical. Bitch, I'm the one, me cookies with the oil. I'ma get them crackers, hell, should've never kidnapped my family. I can't do that. Bet I be the last nigga standing. Do a life sentence for my niggas, pray you understand me. I might put a switch on this Glock and call it young pay. How you real triggering on them dots? You a bird feeder, claiming he a demon. What's a demon to a cold leader? What he saying something, I ain't hear. This shit life. It ain't about who got the gun, it's about who gon' up that pipe first. I turn a bad situation to a game changer. Bring soldiers from the dead, just raised up the chain. 10 shots, I'ma look like Aaron Jones when I run it. Never bite the hand that feeds you, you'll never get that hand back. He bitching about 10%, I don't wanna hear none of that. He dropping sword, fuck him, just make sure you get that cover back. Look around, he ain't with us, probably cause he never was. Now my chin like you with the angels for your brothers. Everybody won't be Richard Porter, God kill him like Alpo. Play if he want his land. And in the trunk like Lee Malvo. I'm a certified woman's ass nigga, I am not a toy. Hey, out with that hollow sign. Yeah, this the rim accord. Feel like Gullah Jack when I'm in Fayetteville, you feel your boy. Still up on my bread, still I think that's all that I do. The way I get it, boy, lost, they gon' start to call him Elroy. Fuck his game, pop out on them demons like I'm Hellboy. All jokes aside, you know how niggas be like, I'm this and that for life, this and that for life. I'm on rest for life, nigga, this a blood oath. Hey, yo, Madara, here go a class for you, my nigga. 140 for the rebel. The world turned its back on me. I'm a cripple. We got soldiers, he got soldiers, but I got different ones. Ain't no way out, I tell you once. Don't pray for nothing, sin and curse. We can't forgive what's forbidden. Remain in them trenches. Trust in the Lord, but please forgive me for the times that I did. If rank is given, have your respect to your apprentice. Be about your business. This loyalty's a damn sentence. Look, trying to pick up with a blind fail. They said there'll be many mansions. I'm just grinding for my time share. Them devils ain't playing fair. They hunt you like Van Pelt. But ain't no getting out the game like Jumanji. You take that oath, it's a Dundee. They try to deal death to a priest. You won't make it out in one piece. So you can stand. Just make sure you got the heart. Say your name 3 times and it's death do us part. No. So how you feel about this truth I done shown you? This ain't the like you think, little nigga. I should want even your own people go disown. And the Lord said they hate you for my name, so you better keep it on. Ain't no more guessing, ain't no more questions. Make sure my election till I'm tucked away like George Jetson. Murder for capital, now it's murder at the Capitol. The world in amazement, we like fuck a raise it. I pity those watching life as it go by. Be giving mercy in this life, I don't know why. In pump smoke, never try to. The dead on my brother be the dead, it's all I don't. Either fold or salute, my nigga. Salute, my nigga. Like how you stay focused, I told him I'm motivated cause of you, my nigga. Brotherhoods and weapons. Still got weapons on the scene. Now never do my niggas like Bishop did Raheem. Never mind in all beliefs, they under anesthesia. Shorty say she need me, said she wanna let that love go. Told I let that love grow. But if I bring you to my bed, that's a blood oath. So how you feel about this truth I done shown? This ain't the life you think, little nigga. I should want even your own people go disown. And the Lord said they hate you for my name, so you better keep it on. Yeah.
Those are messed up, no. Bad news is to beat your home, nigga. Yeah. Go on, get on his ass real quick one time. 144, baby.
They said you get on, you gon' represent. I said, of course. Soon as they crank that beat, I ride that bitch just like a horse. She about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, me whole car. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan. I go with the force. You gon' ride, yeah, of course. Get it lit up like a torch. You even low on this Lord, so that bitch is either or. Yeah, I know them niggas ain't cut like that. I swear I'm to our core. Wait up, let me make a call right quick. I'ma start another war. I was hurting when she left, but I don't care about anymore. I need a Vaselina like my Nina Puffer bar. Took a Zoc, watch the dark. Matter of fact, like a dart. Any problem, let them come. We gon' snatch they soul like Shang Tsung. Put them out of service, keep them tools like Miss Harper. Try to hold me straight. too late. I'm headed straight to the safe. Throw that one up like a trophy. I'm that nigga, ain't no debate. Throw them boys, we taking note. Call them up like set the date. This shit a piece of cake. Yeah, my bitches came from Whole Foods. Told them put on that top 3. Then bring me my house shoes. Don't make excuses, make moves. These niggas ungrateful, gotta show them UBK rules. I make hits like I can't lose. They said you get on, you gon' represent. I said of course. Soon as they crank that beat, I ride that business like a horse. She about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, the whole part. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan. I come with the fart. You gon' ride, yeah, of course. Get it lit up like a torch. You even low on this Lord. Told that bitches either or. Yeah, I know them niggas ain't cut like that. I swear I'm to our court. Yeah, I just got off the call. I'ma start another war. Spit a plate up with my niggas. Get your knife and your fork. You ain't locked in with the coat and with you speaking to me fart. Yeah, I just took the floor. Ain't no cowards in my campaign. They can't stop the campaign. Tell them bring the champagne. They know I'm a champion. They can see the outcome. Get them niggas bad, got them tied down and out there. You can't do with them steppers. Niggas been down since day one. We run up the bands, bitch like Dylan. They say you get on, you gon' represent. I said of course. Soon as they pray that beat, I read that bitch just like a horse. Yeah, about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, we whole part. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan. I come with the force. You gon' ride, yeah, of course. Get it lit up like a torch. You either low or this low. Told that bitches either or. I told you niggas, you ain't cut like that. I swear I'm to our court. And I just made the call. We gon' start another war. Yeah.
Okay.
Colin, I can hear you.
What's on? Clap it up. Real quick. All right. Let everybody put your questions and comments in the chat. All right. Shalom, Yahbashim Yoshai Barakathum to all the brothers. Shalom Al-Tab Bashim Yoshai to all the sisters. This is the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge, started at 125th Street, Harlem, New York, and the D Command Johanna. It says 1969, we've been teaching that so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are the true Hebrews like from the Bible. And of course, we're going to be talking about love in the wrong direction. Because, you know, of course, a lot of our people, we are putting our love toward people that do not love us. We're putting our love in the absolute wrong direction. How many of our people put love toward America instead of putting love toward the Most High? How many people put love toward the oppressor instead of putting love towards back to their people? Junior?
Huh?
How many people?
A lot.
Yeah, a lot. A lot of our people do. A lot of our people will go out and will love the oppressor instead of loving our own people. And then now you got our people starting to hate our own people because they love the oppressor so much. They're putting their love in the wrong direction. They're putting their love in all these different things, these different gods, these different religions, all of it. We're putting our love elsewhere instead of focusing and putting our love where the Most High wants our love to be. Let me tell you something. We're going to talk about the Hispanic brothers right now because these Hispanic brothers and sisters, we work so hard. Actually, you know what? Blacks, Hispanics, and Americans as a people, we work so hard. You know, we work so hard as a people. And we ain't getting no breaks here in America. We work so hard because we have so much love for money. How many people do you think would go and unalive themselves for some money? They would do things
A lot of people.
that say it again.
A lot of people.
Yeah, a lot of people. They would do a lot of now you talk they would do a lot of things that would unalive themselves for some money. You got brothers and sisters who will go out and ruin their reputation for some money. They will go out and they will put on a dress for some money. They will lose their masculinity for some money because we're putting our love in the wrong direction. We're putting our love towards money. That's a big thing that we put our love towards. Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we put our money towards love. I mean, we put our love towards money, and it's destroying us as people. Like it's destroying us because we put so much money we put so much love towards money. We're putting our love in the wrong direction. Let me see. Let me. Give me.
Huh?
Give me 1 Timothy chapter 6 and verse 10.
First Timothy chapter.
I'll get it with you.
Come on, I got it.
You got there?
Come on.
All right, there we go. Go ahead.
First Timothy, chapter 6 and verse 10. For the love of money is the root of all evil.
No. It says, for the love of money is the root of all evil.
For the love of money is the root for all evil.
No, that's what it says. For the love of money is the root of all evil. Like, you got to understand, we love money so much. I mean, like, not what you do with, like, it's what you do with money. We love money so much that we're willing to give up our integrity for it. We love money so much that we're willing to go and be unalive for it. We love money so much that we're willing to go put on a dress for it. How many brothers do you see put on a dress for some money?
A lot of brothers.
Yeah, you see a lot of brothers put on a dress. You see a lot of brothers put on a dress for money. You see a lot of brothers who will go out and do what? They'll sing songs that are very effeminate for some money. I mean, then we can't even get a regular song out nowadays because we love money so much that we just want to go out and we'll do anything that the oppressor tells us to be able to get this money. Because we love money so much. What does it say? Read it again.
First Timothy, chapter 6 and verse 11. But for the love of money is the root of all evil.
Yeah, for the love of money is the root of all evil. Money ain't evil. Money ain't evil. Money can actually be a tool. It can be a tool when you get money. But for the love of it, the things that you will do to get that money, that's the evil thing. The things you will do to get that money. You'll put on a dress to get that money. You'll put on a skirt to get that money. You'll go out and take pictures and that everybody will see across the world. Everybody. Things that we will do to get that money is what is evil. The love. Read it again.
First Timothy, chapter 6 and verse 10. For the love of money is the root of all evil.
Yeah, for the love of money is the root of all evil. So many brothers and sisters, all they care about is getting money because they love money so much. They let money control their lives. They let money take over their life. How many brothers and sisters are out here trying to get money, only worried about money? If you got money, they're gonna get with you. Our lives are surrounded. Our lives are based on the love of money. All we care about is money nowadays. That's all we care about. You got sisters out here who will go and get with the man just because he has a lot of money, instead of really getting with him because he truly loves her or because she truly loves him. She will see that money and she will chase after that money. Because why? Because all she loves is money. Read it again.
1 Timothy chapter 6 and verse 10. For the love of money is the root of all evil.
Yeah, for
Which
the
while,
love of money is the root of all evil. Keep on going.
which while some coveted after they have erred from the faith,
Man, with some, what does it mean to covet?
want what somebody else wants.
Yeah, or what to really want some? Yeah, yeah. Like so, we got brothers and sisters who are coveting after money. All they want to do is get money all day, 24/7. All they want to do is get money, get, and get. That's all they want to do, and it turns them away from the Most High. See, the oppressor, he knows what gets you. He knows what gets you. He knows that money is one thing that blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans want. So he gives it to them, but he gives it into them in a little small portion, barely enough to survive, so that we have to strive for it. We have to work for it so hard that we're not able to focus on the Most High. That we end up having a love for money so much that we're not able to worship our God, because all we're doing is out here working these hard jobs. We're out here working these hard slaveries because we're just so focused on getting money. We're so focused on trying to get that bank, trying to get that paper, because we have such a love for money, that our love for money is greater than the love for the Most High. We can't love the money more than we love Most High. We can't love the money more than we love the Most High. It's not gonna work. You really want money, you gotta love the Most High more than you love that money. Read it again.
1 Timothy chapter 6 and verse 10. For the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some coveted after, they have erred from the faith and pierced themselves through with many sorrows.
Look at
Verse,
that. Oh no, stop right there. Like a lot of our people, we will chase after money so much, and what happiness are you gaining from getting that money? Not getting no happiness. We chase after money 24/7. We're miserable. You got brothers and sisters working 2 jobs to get money, and we're miserable doing these things. I'm saying we love money so much that we're willing to work so hard to get this money instead of working so hard to serve the Lord. Instead of working so hard to get this money, we have to work hard to serve the Lord. Because then when you work hard to serve the Lord and do what he says and focus your love on him, you'll be able to get some money. The Lord will take care of you. He'll take care of you. But if we focus all our love and all our energy and all our focus on that money, on trying to get money and trying to gain it and trying to build up that money, you'll end up losing it. You end up losing it. You won't have it. The Lord will take it from you. He's the one who allows you to get this money. But we have to turn away the love for money that our people have. We have to turn and take that love and put it towards the Most High. That's what we should do. Put that love that we have for the money towards the Most High. Put that love that we have towards America and put it towards the Most High. America has us distracted from being able to serve and love the Most High. They got us loving everything else but the Most High. As you can see, I mean, we working so hard for this money. Well, they out here got us working 7 days a week. We working every single day. But the Lord don't want it like that. I mean, then the Lord created a day for you to have rest. He created a day for you to have rest. But us, because we want money so bad, we'll work so hard. We'll work 7 days a week, night and day, skipping out on sleep just for this money. Oh, I got you. Give me Exodus chapter 20 and verse 8.
Con. Con, I got it.
Oh, hold on. You got your phone, huh?
Con.
All right, there we go. I go to read.
Exodus chapter 20 and verse 8. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy.
Now, you Black Hispanics and Native Americans, for you, you're not supposed to be working 7 days a week. But our people, we be working 7 days a week because we have such a love for money, such a love for America, that we will work 7 days a week, night and day, nonstop, to be able to get this money. We'll work so hard to get this money. And we're still barely surviving. We're still barely making it. Barely able to put food on the table for our kids. The Lord said that what? Read it again.
Exodus chapter 20 and verse 8. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy.
The Lord has a specific day that he wants you to rest. He made a Sabbath day for Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. He said, remember the Sabbath day and to keep it holy. What does it mean to be holy?
To be holy.
Go on. What does it mean to be holy?
I don't know.
To be separate.
Oh, to be separate.
Yeah, remember the Sabbath day and to keep it separate. Keep this day separate. You're supposed to be out here not working on the Sabbath day. What are our people doing? We out here working 24/7 every single day. We out here working on the Sabbath day. When this day was supposed to be a day that was supposed to be holy, supposed to be separate. That's supposed to be a day of rest. And our people, our Hispanic brothers, they be working on. Our Hispanic brothers, they be some hard working brothers, working 24/7, working every single day. But that day was meant to be holy, meant to be separate. That day was supposed to be a day of rest, a day that we would be able to get a day off to be able to go and do things that we needed to go do. I'm gonna go and finally really sit down and maybe have a dinner with your wife. Maybe finally go and be able to do something with your kids. Because we work so hard that we're not able to do those things. I mean, you got brothers and sisters who work so much that they're really not home. They're not able to spend time with their kids at home. And their kids are growing up really without them. The parents are in the home, but they're really growing up without them. You're working so hard, you're not even able to really build up your children, really to teach them anything. You send them off to school, where the school builds them up. The school teaches them everything. They teach them lies. They teach them how to stand and salute say pledge allegiance to the flag. That's what they're teaching them. They're teaching them all these holidays, all these different things. But you're not even there to really gauge anything. Because you always at work. You're not there to teach them that those things are wrong. You're not there to teach them how they should live because you're always at work. You're always at the slave working to be able to get that money. Because we have such a love for money. I mean, dang, you got your Christian pastor. They love money so much, they're willing to steal. Like I said, our love is focused in the wrong direction. It's focused on hurting our people. It's focused on taking from our people. We love to take money from our people. We love to go out and do all these things that are atrocities against the Most High. We love to do these things. But we don't love to serve the Lord. When it comes to serving the Lord, we despise it. Keep on going.
Exodus chapter. Wait, I lost my verse.
Verse 9.
Oh, verse 9. Salakia.
Okay.
Exodus chapter 20 and verse 9. The 6th day shalt thou labor and do all thy work.
Yeah, the 6th day shalt thou do us like the 6th day shalt thou labor and do all thy work. But keep on going.
Verse 10. But the 7th day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God.
But then the 7th day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. You got all these other days to be able to go out and do the work. But on the seventh day, that day is to the Lord. That day is the day that the Lord wants you to rest. I don't want you going out and working for the oppressor. That day is supposed to be a day of rest. Did you get rest because all this oppression that you're going through here in America? All this oppression that you're going through. Keep on going.
In it thou shalt not do any work, thou, nor thy son, nor thy daughter, thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thy cattle, nor thy stranger, that is within thy gates.
Like Hispanics and Native Americans, this also goes to the business owners. Like Hispanics and Native Americans, you out there with the business that love to get money so much, because all our people, we love to get money. We love money so much that we will run these businesses 7 days a week, every single day. But the thing is, the Lord wants that 7th day, to be a day of rest for Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans. It's supposed to be a day of rest. But because we love money so much, we will work every single day instead of resting. We will work every single day. But understanding how the Sabbath day works, you gotta understand. It's not something you gotta take. You know what? Give me Mark chapter 2 and verse 27. Yeah, Mark chapter 2 and verse 27.
Con, I got it.
Hold on, let me get with you.
Oh wait, I got Mark 2. Hold on. Regular Mark? Or Salakia?
Mark chapter 2 and verse 27. Yeah, regular Mark. What do you mean by you had another Mark?
No, I looked up. It said Mark 2, but I just remembered that was the chapter.
Oh.
So I was confused for a second.
You got it? Go ahead and read.
Mark chapter 2 and verse 27. And he said unto them, the Sabbath was made for men, and not men for the Sabbath.
Yeah, because a lot of our people will then, once we become into the truth and we learn about the Sabbath day, a lot of our people, once, actually, when a lot of our people, they learn about the Sabbath, they'll take it and it'll become a religion to them. It'll become a religion to them. But when you come into the truth, you got to understand that. Read that again.
And Mark chapter 2, the Sabbath was made for men, and not men for the Sabbath.
You got to understand that the Sabbath was made for men, and not men for the Sabbath. The Sabbath was made for you to be able to get a day of rest. It was a day that the Lord gave to you to keep holy, so that you could have rest, so that you could go out and play with your children. You could go out and do these things that you wouldn't normally get to do because you're always slaving. You're always going out and working, trying to get money. And a lot of this is the day that we are. This is the day that we have to be able to do things that are lawful. This is that day. We'll go off and serve the Lord, because every other day we're not able to do that. We have to work for the oppressor. We have to go and work these hard jobs and enslave our lives away for the oppressor to be able to feed our children. But this day was a day to be able to give us rest, to be able to give us something, to be able to go off and do the things that we wanted to do that we couldn't normally do. But, you know, fake Israelites will take this and teach it that it's a religion, that you cannot you got to sit in your room and keep the lights off. You can't play video games on this day. You can't eat and drink or cook no food. Nah, you got to sit in your room and just sit there. This is that day that they teach the Sabbath. You got to starve your children. Like, no, this was a day to be able for you to go off and do the things that were lawful, the things that you didn't normally get to do. So people ain't going out and doing crazy things like fake Israelites. They go off and they go and sit in their room and starve themselves. No, this is why you have to get the understanding from the men of the Lord, because not everybody can teach the Bible. Not everybody got the understanding of the scriptures. No. The Lord only reveals the understanding to the servants, to the prophets. That's who we gave it to. Not understanding. Not everybody can understand these scriptures. You have to get the understanding from the men of the Lord. That's how the Lord always had it. Not everybody understood the scriptures and what they meant, so they would get a breakdown from the men of the Lord. Not everybody could fight demons, so they would go to the men of the Lord to seek help. But, you know, us as a people, we have such a love everywhere else. We have such a love everywhere else. Getting back on topic, it's like we have such a love everywhere else, and we're not focusing our love on the Most High. We're not focusing our love on the things that the Lord wants us to do or focus it on. We're not focusing our love on our own brothers. Give me Matthew chapter 6 and verse 24. Because we sure do love America.
Con, I got it.
Go ahead.
Matthew chapter 6 and verse 24. No man can serve two masters.
Stop right there. Scripture says, no man can serve two masters. No man can serve two masters. You can only serve one master. And right now, Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we are serving the oppressor. We serve the oppressor. We love the oppressor and everything that the oppressor has to offer. We love everything. I mean, he pretty much tells us when to sleep, when to eat, when to celebrate, all of it. And who to serve? Because we love America so much. We have grown a love for America instead of growing a love for the Most High. Go ahead and read it again.
Matthew chapter 6 and verse 24. No man can serve two masters. For
no man can serve two masters. You can't serve Mammon and then serve the Most High at the same time. You can't be serving Buddhism and serving the Most High at the same time, because Buddhism requires you to do certain things that God doesn't allow. I mean, you got Christianity. Christianity requires you to do certain things that the Most High does not approve of. You can't serve two masters. You got one master that doesn't want you to eat pork, but you got one master that wants you to eat pork. You can't serve them. You can't serve two masters. You're gonna have to either choose. Go ahead and read my best. Like,
go on, read.
Or actually, yeah, no. Hold on. You're gonna have to choose one or the other. You're either gonna have to choose to eat that pork, or you're gonna have to choose to not eat that pork. You're gonna have to choose to celebrate Christmas, or you're gonna have to choose not to celebrate Christmas. You got Christianity teaching you all these different things. You gotta celebrate Christmas, Easter, All those different holidays. You gotta celebrate all of them. That's what Christianity teach. But the Lord don't teach that. The Lord wants you to separate from those holidays and celebrate the feast days that He gave. Celebrate the feast days that He brought out. That's what the Lord wants you to do. You cannot serve both of them. You have to choose between them. You're either gonna choose to keep the Sabbath day that the Lord wants you to keep, or you're gonna choose to work 24/7 for the oppressor. Every day, 7 days a week. You're either gonna do what the Lord said, or you're gonna do what the oppressor said. But which one are you gonna serve? Because you can't serve both. You have to choose one. And the Lord wants you to choose Him, Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans. He wants us to choose Him instead of choosing the oppressor. Because it's hard to serve the oppressor. As you know, it's better to serve the Lord. Go ahead and read.
Matthew chapter 6 and verse 24. No man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other.
Yeah, you will either hate the one and love the other. How do you show that you love the Most High? Junior?
By keeping his laws, statutes, and commandments.
Exactly, by keeping his law, statutes, commandments. And if you're out here breaking his law, statutes, commandments, which what all these other gods tell you to do, they teach you to eat pork, celebrate Christianity. Celebrate Christmas, celebrate Easter. They teach you these things. Their gods say it's okay to do those things, but the Most High, He's not okay with these things. He doesn't approve of them. He doesn't approve of it. So what will happen? Read it again.
Well, no man can serve. Oh, or else he will hold.
No,
or else
for
he.
he.
Oh,
For either he.
For either he will hate the one and love the other.
That's what's gonna happen if you try to. You're gonna hate the one and love the other. Right now, a lot of our people, we love America. We're loving the Christianity. We're loving Buddhism. We're putting our love in the wrong place, in the wrong direction. We're putting our love towards Mammon. We're putting our love towards Christianity. We're putting our love towards America. We're putting our love toward all these different other gods instead of the Most High. Our love is spread out to everybody else but our own people, because we want to love their gods. We want to love their culture instead of loving our own. Instead of loving our God, instead of loving our culture, we want to love Buddhism. We want to love Christianity. We want to love everything else but the thing that we're supposed to love, which is our culture and our God. Read again.
Matthew chapter 6 and verse 24. No man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else
he will hate the one and love the other. You despise the Most High. That's why a lot of our people despise the Most High, because we love the oppressor. We love Christianity. We can't let it go. We love eating pork, and the Lord requires you not to eat pork. He requires you not to eat pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster, because you love those things so much you're not willing to give it up. So you despise the Most High. I mean, dang, your Christian pastor says they love the Most High. They love God. They don't truly love Him, because they're truly serving the oppressor. Because they're not giving up that pork. They're not doing and showing that they love the Most High by keeping His laws, statutes, commandments. That's how you prove you love Him. That's how you prove you love the Most High. But because their love is in the wrong direction, they despise the Most High. Go ahead.
or else he will hold to the one and despise the other one. Ye cannot serve God and mammon.
Yeah, there it goes. You cannot serve God and mammon. You will hold on to Christianity, and you will not keep the laws of God. You will not give up pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster. You will hold on to that that Christmas, you won't take on the feast days that the Lord gave you. We won't take those on. We won't celebrate the feast days like the Feast of Tabernacle, or the Feast of Dedication, or the Feast of Memorial Blowing of Trumpets. We won't celebrate those, but we sure will celebrate Christmas. We'll lose all our money to celebrate Christmas, buying all those gifts for children that don't even act right, because we have such a love for other gods instead of having a love for the Most High. It's time we turn our love into a different direction, because we've had a love for so many other people instead of our own for so long that people that don't even love us at that. Actually, let's get this article. Do you got the article, Junior? Can't put it on the
Con, the
screen.
immigrant.
Junior?
Yeah, immigrant. Con, the immigrants one.
Con, yeah. Con.
Con. Oh, hold on. I gotta download the app.
You gotta download the app.
Con, it's telling me to read that. I mean, what's it called? Download the app to read the.
A news break? I thought you had the app downloaded.
You want me
Is
to
it
just?
downloaded right now?
You want me to just read it through the
Can
screen?
you read it online?
It's
I don't
told
know
me.
if I can. Hold on.
Never mind, I got it. I'm on that. Tell me when to read.
Go ahead and read. You got it?
Come. Panama starts returning immigrants and U.S. funded flights. On U.S. funded flights.
Mm-hmm.
Panama on Tuesday started reparticipating undocumented immigrants on flights financed by the United States. The move comes less than 2 months after Jose Raul Molino was sworn in as Panama's president. Mr. Molino campaigned on a promise to close the Darien Gap, the dangerous stretch of the jungle, which more than 500,000 immigrants crossed last year on their way north from South America.
Now hold on right there, because let me help you understand something. Like, we love America so much that we are willing to cross dangerous jungle terrain areas. We love America so much that we're willing to risk our lives to cross over just to get to America. Like, a lot of our Hispanic brothers and sisters, they will risk their lives to cross over here because they believe that there is a better opportunity over here. There is something better over here than that is over there. But the truth is, it's exactly the same over here just as it is over there. I mean, America puts out this so-called dream. It makes everybody think that this is the land of the dream, that there's great things here. But this place is a living hell for our people, for Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. America is not. There's really no opportunity. There's nothing better here in America. You come over here to America, you're gonna be treated exactly the same. You're gonna be treated the same. A lot of our brothers and sisters, they get unalived over here just as much as they get unalived over there. Like you can't escape the Lord's judgment. You can't escape it. That's why we gotta turn our love to the Most High, because we doing things for America out of love. Like we love America so much that we are willing to risk our lives for America. And America ain't doing nothing to show that they love you. America ain't doing nothing to provide for you. Nothing. They show their hatred every day. Keep on going on the article.
The Biden administration said it had agreed to pay for the flights as part of its efforts to deter irregular immigration. A group migration, Slovakia. A group of 29 Colombians with criminal records were the first to be returned on Tuesday. Under an agreement jointly signed by the Panamanian Foreign Minister and U.S. Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas, the U.S. has committed to helping Panama with $4.6 million for equipment, transportation, and logistics. Logistics to remove foreign nationals who do not have legal bias to remain in Panama.
And America will do anything to keep our Hispanic brothers out of here. Like these brothers will risk their lives to come over here and to make it over here, but America will do anything to keep them out. Like they did put alligators in the water over there for the Hispanic brothers that was crossing over, and then they also put barbed wire. We're trying to get over here because we think it's more opportunities, but there's no more opportunities. We come over here and we work a job that is less. A job we work at, our Hispanic brothers will come over here and they'll work a job for $3. I work a job that is absolute, that they should be getting paid about $30 an hour for, and they'll work it for like $3, $2, $4. Because our people have such a love for money. We have such a love. We're trying to survive here in America. That's what we're really trying to do. But because we're so focused on trying to come and love America, we'll do anything to get here. When really, we need to be focusing on turning ourselves back to the Most High. Really need to be focusing on doing what the Lord says, because that's the only way we're going to escape this poverty. That's the only way we're going to get out of this hell. That's the only way, is if we turn back to the Most High and put our love towards the Most High. That's the only way. The reason we're in this struggle is because our love went in the wrong direction. That's the reason we're in the struggle, because we put our love in everything else but the Most High. We put our love everywhere. We put our love in Buddhism. We put our love into Christianity. We put our love into all these different other gods instead of putting it towards the Most High. And that's how we ended up in the situation that we're in right now. So the only way to be able to get out of this situation is if we turn back to the Most High. What? Stop it. Put that down. Boy. That's the only way we'll be able to get out of this situation. Yeah, we have such a love for money that it's to the point where it's evil. Just like we have a love for harlots, we have a love for shrimp, crab, pork, and lobster. I mean, dang, I see a lot of our a lot of our people in general just eating the what are them bowls called? Say it again.
The bowls?
No, it's like a bowl full of like shrimp, crab, pork, and lobster, all that stuff. I've never had one because I'm allergic to shrimp. I'm allergic to crawfish, but what are those things? What are those food bowls called? I don't know if you know. If anybody knows, it's like a crab platter or something like that is what it's called. But we have such a love for that. I see so many of our people be on Snapchat, Instagram, posting on there like, yeah, like it's the best thing in the world. And then when you go and you tell your people that nah, I don't eat shrimp, crab, pork, and lobster, they go crazy. They're like, what? You don't eat those things, man? What? Those are really good. And I remember when I was allergic. No, I am allergic, but like when I was telling people I'm allergic to those things, they're like, man, you missing out. You missing out. Those are the best things out there. Like it was so great. But these
Salakia,
things,
a
so,
poke bow,
a popa,
a poke bow, POKE bow.
Probably, I don't know. I actually couldn't tell you. I don't know. I've never had one, but they eat these things with all of our people love this food that the Lord told us not to eat. We love going against the Most High, and that's why the scripture says this. Read that scripture one more time.
Con. Matthew chapter 6 and verse 24. No man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. Ye cannot serve God and mammon.
Now you cannot serve two masters, because you will show the Most High that you hate him. I mean, like there's an action that you have to do to be able to show the Most High that you love him, and that's keeping his law, statutes, commandments. You can't go off and disobey him and not do what he says and expect to still love him. You can't go off and serve a whole nother God and expect for him to expect for him to love you. Nah, it's not gonna work like that. You cannot love two masters. You cannot serve two masters. You can only love one. You can only choose one. You can either choose to go off and serve Christianity or serve the oppressor. You can choose to go do that, or you can choose the Most High. You can't choose both. You can only choose one. But I would make the choice and serve the Most High, because he's going to show you that he loves you back. Unlike your oppressor, you go and serve your oppressor, he's not going to show you the crab boil. That's what it's called. The water, tell you. Water. I did not know what it's called. Crab boil. But yeah, people love that so much. But damn, made me lose my train of thought. But a lot of our people will go off and will serve these other gods, and we'll turn our love to we'll turn away our love, and then turn it towards another God instead of turning it towards the Most High. And that's something that we've got to stop doing as a people. We've got to turn our love towards the Most High. We've got to put our love in the right direction. And then we love to follow after America. We love to follow after America. We'll do anything America says. We'll learn from America. We'll do all these different things that America teaches us to do. But America, they hate their brothers and sisters. I mean, they hate their brothers and sisters. They hate us. And that's where we learn the hatred from. We love America and we follow after them. We end up learning to hate our brothers. You end up learning to hate your own people because we love America so much. America makes it easy for you to be so comfortable here. And we love to, a lot of our people, they love to go to that grocery store, be able to get their food and go right back home. Be able to get that food and go right back home, warm it up or whatever, and be able to do whatever they want. But there's going to be a day and a time coming where we're not going to be able to do those things no more. We're not going to be able to go to those grocery stores. We're not going to be able to be comfortable here in America no more, because this place, this time here in America is coming up. It's up. It's almost up. It is almost up. So you're going to serve the Lord. You're going to love the Lord. You're going to love America and end up being destroyed with America. Because this place is It's coming up. The time here is up. It's almost over. We gotta stop loving to become. We gotta stop loving the comfortability that America gives us. We gotta stop loving America so much where we end up hating our own people. We gotta stop loving all these other religions. We end up hating the Most High. I mean, it's like, give me. Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 3.
Come on, I got it.
Because this is one of the biggest things that we turn our love towards. Go ahead and read that.
Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 3. Neither shalt thou make marriage with them. Thy daughter thou shalt not give unto his son nor his daughter.
Hold on. Now, this is one of the biggest things that we need to focus on as a people. Because we will go off and instead of getting with the sister or of a people of our own kinfolk, of our own skin, of our own blood, we will go off and we will get right with these white girls. We'll go off and we'll be with the East Indian. We'll go off and we'll be with the African. Instead of going with our own people. And then you see a lot of brothers, what do they do when they get out of the ghettos? Junior? When they make it in life and they go become a football player or they go and they become someone who is famous or an actor, someone who is successful in America, what do?
They always get themselves a Edomite wife. Or
they always get themselves an Edomite wife. Because they love America so much that they want to become American. They want to live the American dream. But those things aren't for us. They want to be American so much, but it's not for us. They want to do us. They love America so much that they will get themselves an Edomite woman, and then they'll go off and they'll leave their community because they don't want to be there no more. They want to go off and live with the oppressor, and be around the oppressor because they love him so much. Instead of wanting to really buckle down and fix the communities that they live in. Instead of fixing the communities that we live in, we'll go out and we'll leave. Because we love how the oppressors' communities are. We'll leave. We won't get with our women because they're too ratchet. They're too ratchet and we don't want to deal with them. So we'll go off and we'll get with the Edomite woman instead of really buckling down and dealing with our own women. Instead of dealing with our women and fixing the problems that we have with our women, we'll go out and we'll get an Edomite woman. Because we have such a love for the American lifestyle, for the oppressor's lifestyle, that we will fight and leave our own people and hate our own people to get that lifestyle, to get that dream. Read that again. Because what does the Lord say about getting with these oppressors? What does he say about that?
Deuteronomy chapter 7 verse 3. Neither shalt thou make marriage with them. Thy daughter thou shalt not give unto his son. Nor
the Lord told us not to make marriages with them. What do? We go out and we make these marriages with them because we love America so much that we will disregard everything that the Lord said to do just so that we could go off and be with the Edomite woman. So we could go off and live the American dream. We can go off and get that American dollar bill. We'll disregard everything the Lord said to go and do that. We won't follow what the Lord said. No, because we love America so much. Our love is pointed in the wrong direction. We're so successful in America because we love America so much. Think about how successful we would be if we turned our love towards the Most High. Think about it. Think how successful we would be. We would be very successful. Very. But because we love America, we're successful in America. We're successful to complete the things that America wants us to complete. That's why we love America so much. We don't do anything. We don't do the things that the Lord wants us to do. We don't go out and we put the music out that'll be able to help our people. We put out the music that America wants us to put out. We put out the gang banging and the sleeping with men's wives. That's the music we put out because we love that money. We love America so much that we will harm our own people. We put out things to harm our own people. Go ahead and read that scripture again.
Come on. Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 3. Neither shalt thou make marriage with them. Thy daughter thou shalt not give unto his son, nor his daughter shalt thou take unto thy son.
Yeah. Shouldn't make marriages with the other nations. That's point blank. The Lord is saying that you should stay away from these other nations' women. You shouldn't make marriages with them. Why shouldn't you make marriages with them? Keep on going.
Verse 4. For they will turn away thy son from following me.
They will turn your love and they will turn it to something else instead of turning your love towards the Most High. They will take your love away that you have for the Most High and turn it towards something else. You get with these Edomite women, these Edomite men, your love is not with the Most High. You're not showing that you love the Most High. Your love is pointed in a different direction. Keep on going.
Come on. That they may serve other gods.
That you may serve other gods. Because you sit down, you love these Edomite women. Your love is going to be pointed in a whole different direction. Your love is going to be going off and you're going to be serving Mammon. You're going to be out here serving Christianity. That Edomite woman going to have you in that Christian church. That Chinese woman going to have you out here serving a rock. That's what's going to happen if you instead to put your love towards the Most High, you instead put it towards America. Put it towards all these other gods. That's what happens. That's why we have to stay away from these Edomite women and do exactly what the Lord said. We have to turn our love towards the Most High and follow out to what He said to do, which was stay away from these other nations' wives. Stay away from these other nations and men. We can't marry these other nations. We can't get with these other nations. We keep on going.
God. So will the anger of the Lord be kind led against you.
Kindle.
Oh, Salakia. So will the anger of the Lord be kindled against you, and destroy thee suddenly.
Yeah, so when you do that, you go off and you celebrate these other gods and you turn your love away from the Most High, it makes him upset. Because the Lord is a jealous God. He's a jealous God. You turn your love away from the Most High, it makes him upset. It puts a fire. What does it say? The anger of the Lord will be kindled against you.
The anger of the Lord. Oh, Salakia.
No, go ahead.
So will the anger of the Lord be kindled against you, and destroy thee suddenly.
Yeah, destroy these suddenly. I don't know about you, but I don't want to go against. You don't want the Lord's anger to be against. You don't want the Lord to be against you, or His anger to come against you. No, you don't want that to happen. But give me John chapter 15 and verse 13, because We love America so much, but we are learning from America and envying everything that America has. And it is destroying us as a people. We are learning from them. We're learning, like I said, to hate our own people. We're learning to despise our own people, just like we're learning to despise the Most High.
Chapter 15 and verse 13.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. John chapter 15. Yeah, John chapter 15 and verse 13.
Con, I got it.
Can I go ahead?
John chapter 15 and verse 13. Greater love have no
Hold on.
man.
Start from the top. Start from 12.
Oh, con. John chapter 15 and verse 12. This is my commandment, that ye love one another, as I have loved you.
And the Lord gave us a command that we are supposed to love one another. But because we learn from America, we're not loving each other. I mean, how did Christ love the church? Junior?
How did Christ?
How did he show that he loved the church? Did he just come out here and say that he loved the church? Did he come out here and be like, no, I love the church. I love my brothers. Did he just say it? How did he prove that he loved the church? Junior?
I don't know.
I mean, he gave up his life for them. You know what Christ did? Instead of focusing on the things that he wanted to do, like focusing on getting money, because Christ he could have focused on getting money, getting riches like everybody else do. Christ could have went out and just and slept with harlots, did all that. Then become someone rich, focused on himself instead of focusing on his people. He could have did all that. But what did he do? What did Christ choose to do? Junior?
He gave up his life for the church.
Say it again.
He gave up his life for the church.
Yeah, he gave up his life for the church. He devoted he devoted his life to be able to help his people. You know what he was doing? He was doing what the men he was doing. Well, we're doing exactly what Christ was doing. Doing exactly what Christ was doing. He was out here taking phone call. Well, I mean, listening to the people's problems. That's what he was doing. They didn't have cell phones back in the day, but brothers and sisters would go to Christ, and he would listen to the people. He would listen to the problems that was happening, and he would fix those problems. And that's exactly what brothers do here in the Isupk. They give their brothers and sisters counsel on the things that they're struggling with. That's what we do here today. Christ was giving counsel to the people who were struggling, who was going through the hard times and guiding them through it. He was showing his people that he loved them by giving up his time, his sleep, to be able to help his people. You don't see a lot of brothers and sisters giving up their time and their sleep, because America, you know what they teach? They teach you now. You gotta. Your time is your time. You don't need to be giving your time to everybody. Your time is real valuable. That's what they teach. Your time is the most valuable thing. Don't give your time up to anybody else. Don't help your people. America teaches you got to be selfish and love yourself. That's how we end up hating our own brothers. That's why it's so important that we don't envy the oppressor. We don't follow after America, because America teaches us to hate our own people. Read that again.
John chapter 15 verse 12. This is my commandment, that ye love one another as I have loved you.
And then Christ gave a commandment. He gave a commandment. He gave an order that ye love one another as I have loved you. And how did Christ love the people? He showed it to them by not going out and eating pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster. Instead, He showed his people how not to do those things. What the correct thing was to do. Not going out and hating your brother. That you gotta love your brother. You gotta love your brother. That's what Christ was teaching. That you gotta separate from America, from this place, and that you gotta love your own people. You gotta turn your love towards your people instead of turning your love towards the oppressor. That's what Christ was teaching. Turn your love towards the Lord. And that's why Christ was crucified. That's why Christ was unalived. Because he was a revolution. He was out here telling the people to turn your love towards your people instead of turning their love towards the church. And you know what happens if all people turn their love from the church? The church ain't gonna receive their money. They're gonna end up losing their high seat or their seat in the high places because the love from the people is gonna be gone from them. So of course, that's exactly why they had to get rid of Christ, because Christ's love was in the right direction. Christ's love was going to his people. Christ's love was going to the Most High. That's what Christ's love was. But because our people, we don't love the Most High. Our love is in the wrong direction. We're not willing to give up our lives for our brothers and sisters. We're not willing to miss some sleep for our brothers and sisters, because we'd rather learn from America and do what America says and to be selfish. So that's what America teaches. Keep on going.
Con. John chapter 15, verse 13. Greater love have no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends. Verse 14. Ye are my friends, if ye do whatsoever I command you. Verse 15. Henceforth,
Hold on. Read verse 13 again.
John chapter 15 and verse 13. Greater love have no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends.
Greater love have no man than this, that a man laid down his life for his friends. And what did Christ do?
He laid down his life for us.
He laid his life down for his friends. He was unalive so that he could save his people, because he loved his people. Now tell me, who is willing to give up their life for their people? Who's willing to give up the lifestyle that they have here in America that is comfortable to them for their people? Junior?
ISUPK.
Yeah, that is true. And the brothers here in the ISUPK, we will give up our lives for our people. We will change the way we operate for our people. I mean, hey, we coming out here and we stop eating shrimp, crab, pork, and lobster. We stop going out and sleeping with harlots. And then what do? We come out here and we show our people how to stop doing the same thing. And you can achieve it. You can do it. You can get off the drugs. I mean, because we love our people. But you got the Christian church, he don't love his people. He's not willing to change for his people. All he wants is that money that is in your pockets. That's all he wants. So that he can become more rich and keep his high, his seat that is in a high place. Because he's getting money. You're getting money by taking it from the people. Keep on reading.
Come on. Verse 14. Ye are my friends, if ye do whatsoever I command you. Verse 15.
You are his friends. You are Christ's friends if you do whatsoever that he commanded you. And what did Christ command us to do? He commanded us to love one another. He commanded us to love he love each other as he loved us. To give up that pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster. He commanded us to change our lives for our people. And that's exactly what we do here in Isupk. We change our lives. We love our people. We do, and we love the Most High. We change our lives for the Most High. You got brothers and sisters out in the world who will not do that. They're not willing to give up their riches, or willing to give up their lives for the Most High, willing to sacrifice their lives to serve the Most High. They're not willing to do those things. They'd rather go out and be evil. Go out and be comfortable. Go out and be an adulterer. They'd rather go out and sleep with another brother's wives, which is an evil thing to do against your brother. It's a very evil thing that you can do against your brother. Is that it on the scripture? Yeah. Ye are my friends if you do whatsoever I command you. Like if you do what Christ said, that's how you prove that you're his friend. You don't prove by just saying, "Oh yeah, I'm your friend." I'm your friend. You prove it by doing exactly what he said to do. And he said to keep the law, statutes, commandments. Christ was teaching brothers and sisters to keep the law, statutes, and commandments. To turn your love towards your brothers and your sisters. Turn your love towards the Most High. And that's an action. It's an action that you gotta do or complete to be able to show that you love the Most High. Be able to show that you love your brothers and your sisters. It's an action. You go out here and you eating shrimp, crab, pork, and lobster. You don't love your brothers. You go in there and you out here sleeping with another brother's wives. You do not love your brothers. You despise your brothers. You despise the Most High. Give me Matthew chapter 6 and verse 21.
Con, I got it.
Okay, go ahead.
Matthew chapter 6 and verse 21. For where your treasures is, there will your heart be also.
Read that one more time.
Matthew chapter 6 and verse 21. For where your treasures is, there will your heart be also.
Yeah, where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. I mean, a lot of our people, we spend money on things. Let's see. I don't worry about that. Yeah, a lot of our people, we will spend our money on things that don't matter. Like we'll spend our money on things that prove that we do not love the Most High. What do we do? A lot of our brothers will go out to the strip club and do what? We'll spend our money on all these harlots, throwing it up in the air. When it comes time to give your money to the Lord, you're like, no. We'll spend our money on alcohol. We'll spend our money on cigarettes. We'll spend our money on weed. We spend it on all that. Be broke, completely broke. But when it comes to, giving that money to the Lord, you're like, no, dang. You could have put that to good use and gave it to the Most High. But because we love that weed so much, we'll spend all our money on it to become broke. Because we love Christmas so much, we'll spend all our money on Christmas to become broke. Read that one more time.
Matthew chapter 6 and verse 21. For where your treasures is, there will your heart be also.
Where your treasure is, your heart will be there also. Was that you?
Huh?
Was that you that made that sound?
Blah.
Oh. But yeah, wherever you know, a lot of our people will spend our money on so many different things instead of spend it on the Most High. We'll spend our money on, like I said, harlots. We'll spend our money on that pork, shrimp, crab, lobster. on that weed and be broke as a joke. But when it comes to the Lord, we will not spend the money. We will not put our money towards the Most High. We will not give our money to our brothers and sisters when they need it. Like, dang, you spending your money on this weed, on all these, and on alcohol, all that. But then you walk past your brothers and you see them struggling, and you will not spend your money on them. You won't even take out your money to give them a drink. Like, dang, that's a lot of hatred that you have towards your brothers, that you won't even give them a drink or some food. Like, dang, you got brothers and sisters that are out here struggling to find a meal and find something to eat. But you won't turn and give your money, give them a little bit of, like a few bucks to be able to give them some food. You won't go and you won't pay for a meal for them. You will not do that. What's up, come on? Hmm? Be careful with that. We'll play the light. But yeah, we will turn and we'll spend our money on all these different things. We'll spend our money on the Louis Vuitton bag, all that. We will not spend our money on our people. That's how much hatred we have to our people. I mean, dang, think about it. Think about all the people who are so rich. They got all this money. You got brothers and sisters who got a lot of money. So much money, they're not even able to spend it throughout their whole lifetime. And they won't even give a few dollars for some brother that is on the street. They're not willing to give it to him. They're not willing to spend a few dollars to be able to help a brother or sister that is struggling on the street. They'll walk past them and be like, get a job. And our people are in hell struggling. We're in captivity struggling. But then let it be an oppressor. Let it be an oppressor. We'll drop 100 bands on them. Drop 100 bands on them for them to come and, eat and be able to commune with them. And then you got brothers and sisters who are out here spending so much money. I've seen brothers and sisters who are spending so much money just to get a picture with Chris Brown or with, who is it? Megan Thee Stallion, to get a picture with them. I'm like, dang, that money could have been put to good use. You could have put that money towards your brothers and your sisters who are struggling on the street. To be able to either get them a home, get them some clothes, some food, some water. It's hard to get water. It's hard to get food out here. But instead, we have such a love and we'll spend our money somewhere else. Because what does that say?
Matthew chapter 6 and verse 21. For where your treasures is, there will your heart be also.
Well, wherever your treasure is, your heart will be there also. And now we're out here serving our oppressors. Now we're out here, loving our oppressors, and instead of loving our people. Give me Deuteronomy 28 and 47.
Come on, I got it.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 27. The Lord will smite thee with the bolts of Egypt.
No. Deuteronomy 28 and 47.
Oh, 47.
Okay.
God, I got it.
Go ahead.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 47. Because thou servest not the Lord thy God with joyfulness and with gladness of heart, the abundance of all things,
Because we didn't serve, you know, understand, we didn't serve the Most High with joyfulness and with gladness in the heart. We didn't love the Most High. We didn't show the Most High that we loved Him. But instead, what did we do? We showed these other gods that we loved Him. We served all these other gods with joyfulness and with gladness. Think about how many of our people love to celebrate Christmas. We'll celebrate Christmas with joyful and gladness. When it comes to the Lord, no, we disregard what the Lord wants us to do. But we'll go off and we'll celebrate these things with joyful and gladness. We'll go off and do the things that we love to do with joyfulness and gladness of the heart. But when it comes to the Lord, our people, that's something we frown upon. We look down on. We look down on the things that the Lord wants, because we truly do not love the Most High. We truly despise the Most High. That's why it's so important that we turn our love to the Most High. We turn our love in the right direction instead of loving all these other things, because all these other things, they're vain. They're in vain. I mean, you go out and you get this money to be able to spend it on weed. Like, it's vain. It's absolutely nothing. It does absolutely nothing for us. We gain absolutely nothing from it. When we serve the Lord, we gain something from it. We definitely gain something from it. The Lord will then begin to protect us. It will then begin to actually help us. You serve the Lord will provide everything for you. But the oppressor, he ain't providing everything for you. He's leaving you in the dark. But because we didn't serve the Lord with joyfulness and with gladness of the heart, what happens? For the abundance of all things, what happened? 48?
Verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, with which the Lord shall send against thee, in hunger and in thirst, and in nakedness, and in want of all things.
Now, because you love your oppressor so much, you wanted to serve your oppressor so much, the Lord, he put you under them. Now you for real serving your oppressors. Now you got to go to them for what?
Go for them for in hunger and in thirst.
Oh, man, because you wanted to love and serve them so much instead of loving the Most High, instead of serving the Most High with joyfulness and gladness of the heart and the abundance of all things. And then you would have served the Most High. He would have gave everything to you. He would have given you everything you wanted. He would have took care of you, gave you blessings. But because you didn't do that, you didn't serve the Most High with joyfulness and with gladness of heart, he put you under your oppressor. He said, all right, I'll just put you under your oppressor since you want to serve them, since you want to be under them so bad, since you want to love them so bad instead of loving me. The Lord said, he'll put you under them. And now you got to go to them for your clothes. You got to go to them to get clothes on your back. You got to go to them to be able to get the clothes for your children. They own all the stores. They own the companies that makes the clothes. You got to go to them and pay them for those clothes. You got to work these hard slavery jobs and go to be able to spend, or you got to go and spend like tens, to be accurate, maybe like $2,000 on some clothes, just to be able to get clothes on your back. You don't work so hard to be able to get that $2,000, and it's all gone just like that because you needed some clothes. Keep on going.
Con. And in thirst, and in nakedness, and in want of all things. And he
and in thirst. Yeah. And in thirst. What does it? In hunger and in thirst. Because you going to them for food and for water. You going to them and having to get your food and your water from them. You got to go to their grocery stores. You got to go and then get everything from them. Everything. Because you wanted to love them so much, the Lord put them over you. The Lord made them your lords to be over you. Because you didn't want the Lord to be over you. You wanted them to be over you. You wanted to serve them so much. You wanted to love them so much. So the Lord made them lords over you. Now you under them, you got to go to them for everything that you need. You go to them for your clothes, for your food, for your water, for everything. They own all the water places, the places that bring out the water, and the water companies. They own all the food companies, all your land, and all the fruits that you have. They own it all. And most of it is all poison. It's all poison. Because they inject all that food and the water with chemicals and stuff like that harms you. It's not even real. They out here making fake watermelon, all of it. You wanted to be under them. You wanted to serve them. We wanted to be under these people. We wanted to serve them and love them instead of loving the Most High. And this is what happened. This is the results of our actions. Because instead of loving the Most High, we chose to love our oppressors. And this is what we got. That's why it's so important that we turn our love towards the Most High. We turn our love towards our own people. Because if we don't do that, and we keep our love towards the oppressor, we're going to be loving the people who despise us. Because your oppressor, he despises you. Your oppressor, he don't love you. You may think he does because of the little gifts that he gives you. Trust me, your oppressor doesn't love you. He doesn't love you at all. That's why we got to turn away our love for the oppressor and turn it back to our own people. Turn it back to the Most High. Keep on going on that.
Con. And in nakedness, and in want of all things, and he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee. Verse. Oh.
Hold on. Sorry. Read it again, my bad.
And in nakedness, and in want of all things, and he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee.
Man, you're going to be serving them in all things. You go to the oppressor for everything. Because you don't want to go to the Most High for everything. You wanted to go to the oppressor. You wanted to get these things from the oppressor. You wanted to serve the oppressor and love the oppressor. So the Lord put you under him. Now you do have to go get everything from them. Now you do have to go get the clothes and your food and your water, everything from them. Everything that you need for your daily day life, you have to get from your oppressor. And the oppressor don't make it easy to get. He makes it hard. You got to work for it. You got to slave for it. You got to work most of your life just to get the little things. Like imagine that, like you got to really think how hard our people work. We work so hard for that little bit of money that we getting from these 9-to-5 jobs just to be able to get a little bit of clothes and a little bit of food. We got to stretch it all out. Not able to even afford all of it. Like you got to get food, you got to get water, you got to get clothes for your children, you got to get this food for your children, you got to get your children something to drink. You got to get all these things for your people, for your family. But you work in this job and you still even got to pay your bills too. You got to make sure your bills are paid on time. And then we doing this like this is an impossible way to live. Like we living in hell because we wanted to love the oppressor instead of loving the Most High. We want to do everything that the Lord told us not to do. And because we did that, now we're serving our enemies. Instead of focusing our love on the Most High, now we focus our love on the oppressors. Now the oppressors get all our love instead of our brothers getting our love, which our brothers really need at this time in the day. Our people need our people's love. We need to focus our love and turn it back to our people, because our people, we ain't getting no love. Like the scripture says, we are a nation that is not desired. We don't get no love. Nobody shows us love. Nobody shows us some compassion. No. Nobody shows us any compassion at all. We are thrown to the bottom and then trodden. We're trodden under. We're trodden under the man, a foot of man. But give me Proverbs chapter 3 and verse 31.
Con. Con, I got it.
Go ahead.
Proverbs chapter 3 and verse 31. Envy thou not the oppressor, choose none of his ways.
Damn, you said that so fast. You gotta slow down when you read.
Salakia.
No, you 12. Read that one more time.
Proverbs chapter 3 and verse 31. Envy thou not the oppressor.
No. Envy his ways. Choose all of his ways.
Envy thou not the oppressor.
No, we have to. We cannot envy the oppressor,
Envy
because when we learn from the oppressor, we are learning to hate our people. Because the oppressor, he despises blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. I mean, you follow after the oppressor and then envy the oppressor, you're gonna end up having the love of money that'll end up taking you from the faith, taking you away from the Most High, because you want to follow after money so much. I mean, dang, think about it. Think about how many of our people chase after money so much and don't chase after the Lord. We love money so much that we leave the Lord. I mean, look at Judas. What happened to Judas? He loved money. He ended up having the love for money so much that he snitched on his own brother. He snitched on Christ. Gave up his location because he loved money so much. He had a love of money. Like I said, our love is in the wrong direction. We love in everything else but the Most High and loving our brothers. That's why it's so important we turn our love toward our own people and turn our love towards the Most High. Because if that brother would have kept his love towards the Most High and toward his brothers, he wouldn't have snatched on his brother. He wouldn't have given up Christ's location. But because he loved money so much, he was willing to rat his brother out. And it's something we do here in America every single day. Because we love money so much that we are willing to give up our people. We're willing to throw our people away. We're willing to unalive our brothers for money. And that's something we can't let get between us. That's why the scripture says the love of money is the root of all evil. Not money. Money ain't evil. Money, like I said, is a tool that can be used. But because we love it so much more than the Most High, it's destroying us. It's turning us against our own brothers. It's turning us against the Most High because we have forgotten about the Most High, because we out here 24/7, 7 days a week working for money instead of being able to actually focus and learn about the Most High. That's what we do. But read that scripture.
Con. Chapter 3 and verse 31. Envy thou not the oppressor.
Yeah, envy thou not the oppressor. The Lord told you to envy not the oppressor. Don't follow after the oppressor. Don't envy the things that he has. Don't fall for money. If you envy the oppressor, he'll end up having you loving drugs, sleeping with harlots, loving everything that is against the Most High, and hating everything that the Lord is all for. And I look, the oppressor got us going and smoking weed. You gotta love smoking. Oh, dang, brothers love to smoke weed. They definitely hate to follow after the Most High. They getting that money and they spend it on weed to be broke, but won't spend that money to be able to get the things that the Lord wants them to get, to be able to help their brothers and sisters, be able to give their brothers and sisters some food and water. We'll spend that money on weed to be broke. We will not put that money towards something that is good. Yeah. We love everything but the Most High. We love Christianity, all these other things, because we envy the oppressor. Our love is in the wrong direction. I'm like, dang, we love building up America, that's for sure. Like, America is so, it's not great because the oppressor. It's great because we have such a love for America, because we want to see America thrive. We want to build up America. And look at us. Because our love is so great for America, we have built up America. America became a big superpower on the earth. But imagine if we turned our love and turned it towards the Most High. But what we can accomplish, the things we can accomplish if we turn our love towards our own brothers and sisters, to love our own people, instead of leaving the communities, going back and fixing these things. Because we love to go and leave the communities and live with the oppressor. We love that dream of being an American. Love that dream of living the oppressor's lifestyle. Imagine if we take our love and turn it towards our own people and turn it towards the Most High. What we would accomplish. We would accomplish a lot. We would accomplish so many things. Our communities will be built up when we turn our love towards our own people, towards the Most High. Because we turn our love towards America, we're building up America. We love America instead of loving the Most High. Go ahead and read that again.
Proverbs chapter 3 and verse 31. Envy thou not the oppressor.
But the Lord told us not to envy the oppressor. And what else did he say?
And choose none of his ways.
And choose none of his ways. What are some of the oppressor's ways? Junior?
Some of the oppressor's ways. We're talking about things we shouldn't do.
You can't.
Making us eat pork, stuff that we can't eat.
That is one way. What's another one?
Like you were saying, the love of money.
Yeah, the love of money. No oppressor will have you loving money. What's another one?
Killing our own people.
Say it again.
Killing our own people.
Unaliving our own people. Yeah.
Unaliving our own people.
Yeah, you gotta say unaliving, because they'll ban us on air if you say those other words. But yeah, unaliving our own people. That's another thing. We envy the oppressor, and the oppressor, we learn from him, and he unalives his own people. I mean, dang, you got the mafia there was unaliving their own people just for some money. Like you said, the love of money. We love money so much that we are willing to unalive our own people. And I mean, dang. Look at how many brothers and sisters out here unaliving their own people because someone owed them some money. It's terrible. We have to turn our love into a different direction. That's what we have to do. And that direction is towards the Most High. We have to turn our love towards the Most High instead of turning our love towards America. Because America ain't loving you back. But the Most High is going to love you back. He's going to show you how much he loves you once you turn and show how much you love him. No oppressor, he ain't finished. Dang, they despise you. They'll unalive you every day. And they show how much they hate you by going out and spending money that goes against you, putting money towards Planned Parenthood, putting money to be able to send you back to where you came from when you just traveled tens of thousands of miles to get over here through hard terrain. They show how much they hate you. That's why instead of putting our love towards America, we have to put our love towards our own people. Read that scripture one more time.
Proverbs chapter 3 and verse 31. Envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways.
Yeah, envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways. Don't choose any of the oppressor's ways, because his ways are evil and wicked and against the Most High. The oppressor, he don't love the Most High. You don't love the Most High at all. But blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you as a people, you can't follow after that because you are required to love the Most High. The Lord is ordering you to love Him and your brothers and sisters. You are a lovable people. You love your people. But the oppressor, he don't love his people. He despises people, and that's why we cannot envy his ways. We cannot follow after his ways. Because look, you got Putin and them. They're fighting and destroying each other because they do not love each other. We can't learn from that. What we got to do is we got to love our people and turn back to our own people. I said, you gotta get with Sharkeisha and fix her up. We love to go and get with these oppressor women and then try to live a good life with them when it's not gonna work. You have to turn your love to your own people, fix your own people. Because if you keep turning your love towards America and keep running away from your own people, you'll never fix up your own people. You'll never fix up your communities. You'll never fix up your sisters. We'll never fix up our brothers. So instead, we got to turn our love towards our own people. With that, this is the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge. And with that, let me get the. Oh, yeah. This is the Isupk security announcements. Where the Isupk started at 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes to the school, they're off limits for 6 months. They're to be saluted only. They're here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6 months period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. You'll find this in the book of Numbers, chapter 18 and verse 21, in the book of Malachi, chapter 3, verse 8 through 10. Maishra means tenth in Hebrew. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you. Give to the Treasury Department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for priests. Not mandatory, means whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocations. We have the memorial of blowing of trumpets, first day of the 7th month, starting Wednesday, 2nd October 2024. And you can find this in the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 24 through 25. And if any brother wants to be a trooper in the school, then to start wearing all black, boots, shirts, pants, hip, and scarf. This will conclude the Isupk security announcements. Okay. And with that, everybody imagine, which means to stand. Sorry. From the Psalm of Panama, which means to turn and face the east. I'm going to read the Lord's praise and law song Kadash. Abanawa.
Abanawa.
Shabbat Shema.
Bashmayim.
Kadash.
Kadash.
Yeah.
Aya.
Shimka.
Shimka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Malakika.
Lakavka.
Kaba'ah.
Kaba'ah.
Baraka.
Ratazayaka. Aya.
Aisha.
Baisha.
Ba'aratiza.
Barataza.
Wa.
Wa.
Ha.
Ha.
Latanana.
Latanam.
Come.
Lakam.
Ka.
Ka.
Wum.
Imam.
Wasabakna.
Wasalakna. Kabawafna.
Kabawakina.
Kabawasna. Wa'ah.
Yahana.
Shai.
Wanasawun.
Wasayawan.
Abba.
Abba.
Aishana.
Shai. Aman. Ba.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Tamalagwa.
Amalak. Wa'ala.
Watapara.
Watapa.
Walamim.
Amen. Amen.
What we said was, Our Father,
Our Father,
which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
hallowed be thy name.
Thy kingdom come,
Thy kingdom
thy
come.
will be done in
Thy will
earth
be
as it is in heaven.
as it is in
Give
heaven.
us this day
Give
our
us
daily bread.
our daily
Forgive
bread.
us our debts, as we forgive our debtors.
As we forgive our
Lead
debtors.
us not into temptation,
It's
but deliver us from
but
evil.
deliver
For thine is the kingdom,
with God's
the
kingdom
power,
and
and
the
the
power.
glory forever.
And
So be it.
so be it.
I saw her turn the face to the front. I'm going to give one courtesy salute to the brothers. Israel Amajim Shabbat, Amajim Barak, Yahaba Shem Yashab Brakatham, Yadim Matah. I'm going to turn the face to the sisters to give the sisters one courtesy salute. Amajim Shabbat, Amajim Barak, Yahweh Shema Alatah Ba Shem Yahushai, Yadim Matah. Class was missed.